Hello, and thank you for listening to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. My view of humanity is a whole new tea. How are you guys? Just know that yes, I am not doing a story time of my life. Oh, I have spilled a whole lot of tea, and I still have more recordings I have not uploaded that they're a mess, but at the same time, they're a collage of my life of tea. So it's sweet, it's bitter, it's to the point, but off the point that gets back into the point. Yeah, messy like me. So, anyway, hi, hello, how are you? And if you're new, I am the Handicapable Black Woman. I talk about everything from current events, politics, because yeah, I'm that girl. Like, I some people are nervous or scared to talk about their political views. They won't get sponsors, and that's not the reason why I did this. And I mean, if you listen to my videos, you might be able to. I haven't told the story of why, but you can probably hear and listen to why I am so determined to do this project and get myself out there and tell my truth. But please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am going to try to put out videos as regularly as possible, but just know that I am right now a children's author. I have about 6 or 7 books out right now, and I have a lot more that will be coming out later this year and next year. Well, let's just say on a continuous basis until I'm off this earth. But also, I will be having my first urban fantasy novel, the start of the series, out, and I have quite a few that are in development. And also, I have my regular podcast, which I need to put an episode. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing an interview in a couple days, so I will have another episode for that really soon. And I have activity books. A lot of my projects have disability representation and just a lot of things that have people of color, disability representation, LGBTQ, anything and everything that welcomes everybody and that will show love and appreciation for everyone to the point where we can say humanity as a whole is amazing, wonderful, beautiful, and unique in all their spectrums. So that's one reason why, yes, I am into politics. I am a liberal, progressive Democrat, and I'm a Christian. So yeah, a lot of Christian people tell me I'm not really Christian, or yeah, yeah. So yeah, that makes me more stubborn to get on here and talk my truth. So, anyways, hi, hello. Get a snack, get a drink, because yeah, we're gonna be sipping on some dating nightmares. Yeah. So if you're new, yeah, I have the Dating Nightmare series, and I have some really good ones that I've done a couple months ago, so please check those out. And I will be having a lot more too. So, okay, let me get to the point. Dating Nightmares. That is a series where I show you real life screenshots. I'm not going to show my standards again because I know I've shown them quite a few times, but I know I have a very odd list or a very demanding list for a dating app and things. But I'm at an age and at a point where I can no longer deal with the nightmare and the hectic and the control that I have gone through throughout my dating life because of the color of my skin, being a woman, and my disability. So I'm at a point where now I'm in control, and I've mostly retired from dating right now, but I leave them up because I'm very amused by the messages that I get, but I turned, since I have a certification in gamification. I should turn that into a little rap right there. But with gamification, I have created a couple games with the Dating Nightmares. So with the monster scale, at in the messages below, you guys can tell me what you will rate each monster. Not all every monster is different. Everyone's unique. And so your job will be to tell me, based off the monster scale, where do you think they lie? Do you think they're a 1 or do you think they're a 6? 1 is, aw, you tried. And a 3.5 is kind of like you actually put some thought into it. And then a 6 is, I think your next door neighbor is the devil. Yeah. And so some of them, they're not aggressive monsters and things like that, but with some of them, I'm going to kind of dig into why I think of them as a monster from either past experiences or even digging into the word and the vocabulary in the control. So, but guess what? I will not need my code and everything, or my, well, basically I have a decoder for all of the bad words, and I don't need it this time. So okay, we're gonna save some time and move on so we can get to the next game. Yeah, sorry. I explain each time. I want to create one video, but not everyone's gonna watch that video. So the second game is 3 before, 3 after. So, since it's a dating type of thing, dating nightmares, we're going to pretend that you are going on a date with this person, and kind of a blind date. Blind date. So, I'm going to show you their picture, and you are going to tell me what you think this guy is like within 3 words. 3 words. And so after I'm done talking and spilling my tea of my perspective, then you're going to re examine, because you're going to see what this person wrote. Beforehand, you're not going to see it. But after, you're going to tell me the 3 new words. So 3 before you know, and 3 after you know. And so I hope that all makes sense. And I do have a premiere of the next dating nightmare as well, because there's one gentleman that just can't stop coming back to me, and this time on a different app. Yeah, this is like fourth or fifth time that he's tried to holla. But okay, this is a new guy though. This is a new guy, so stay focused. Sorry, there's so much going on right now, but stay focused. Okay, here we go. We have Justin, 33, from Detroit, Michigan. And, well, he's located in Sterling Heights area. And it's like pretty nice career and everything. So, but yeah, it's like hardworking. And I mean, well, okay, I'm gonna describe him. But okay, here we go. African American male, and you can tell he just went to the barber, because he looks like he got everything cut, trimmed, edged out, and it's like he has facial hair, like the kind of like a goatee type of look. He has the AirPods in both ears, so you can see he likes his gadgets and things like that. And I think I see a microphone in the background too, so I mean, over dinner, maybe ask does he do music or a podcast? Like, what's the purpose of that microphone? He's kind of dressed casual, but it's kind of like a sophisticated casual type of thing. Like kind of a nice jean jacket type of thing, but it's like with a t-shirt under. But it looks like he at least has himself and like put together pretty well. So, but yeah, it's like African American male, like a nice brown complexion. Um, it's like sometimes I don't like comparing food, but sometimes I'm like, it's like sometimes when I say I'm gonna try to compare with makeup, but each makeup brand is different. So the easiest way is coffee. So maybe, okay, after you pour pure coffee into a cup, I would say maybe mix it with mm, maybe a half cup of milk, or one third to a half cup, because it's like he's kind of darker complexion, but he looks like he has like some yellow highlights within his skin tone and everything. So it's like, sorry, it's like I'm trying my best, because I know some people who might have a visual disability, at least like they can at least kind of picture in that way. And he has brown eyes, and like kind of like a round wide nose. So, okay. I think I've done my best. I've done my best. So, right now, write down your 3 words. And if you need a minute, pause and then play. So, I'm going to continue. Okay, well, here is a snapshot, screenshot. If you want to pause, you can. But this is what I saw. So, and yeah, I pressed the X, but let's look, let's dig in. Let's dig in. So here we go. It's like on his profile, it says hard working and easygoing. That sounds great. Easygoing, hard working. It's like I can't find a lot of men that I can actually, say what they mean with that one. But it's the other part. I love women who are well behaved. Oh, yeah. I love women who are well behaved. Um, it's like, I'm sorry, what? And some women, they will not see this as an issue. And especially with how I was brought up, especially within the church environment, there are going to be some certain people who they will understand this and they will be like, yes, that makes sense. And this is why I have learned that I cannot, like, I want to date a Christian guy, but probably more of a spiritual Christian guy. I mean, that's just me. That's just me. So that's why I say I'm giving you my perspective, my tea. And it's like, yeah, if you disagree with me, I want it in the comments section below. But to me, I'm just like, well behaved. It's like, I feel like he's talking to a dog, to a pet, because it's like, behaved. You're acting like you're going to give me a treat or something. Behaved. What is behaved? And it's like, and what is behaved for you? It's like, are you like, what are your expectations for me? And what about if the woman has expectations on how you are to behave? And like I've said in a recent episode when I was talking about church and dating, my pastor and bishop both say how women are not supposed to argue with their husband. What he says should go, even if he's wrong. And that's why, especially, I look at this and yeah, I swiped left so quickly. I wanted to like swipe right just to ask him, what does he mean by that? But I have learned, even if I have a question, don't don't because men don't ask me questions when they see my profile and my standards. They just literally try to see how much they can tear me apart to hurt my feelings, and then they demand me to go on a date with them. Yeah, you'll see the screenshots, you'll see them. But well behaved, I just can't get over it. Like, what is well behaved? So yeah, it's like I'm gonna have a lot of questions. I'm gonna have a lot of reasons for you guys to be able to write comments below. What is well behaved for you, and what is a well behaved woman? So it's two different. Because if you're a guy listening to this, what is a well behaved woman, especially? And then ladies, what do you like in your like opinion, what is a well-behaved woman? And what kind of guy deserves a well-behaved woman? It's like, because yeah, most guys have their expectations and demands, but like do they have the profile, or do they have the personality and the strength and the um, just the whole package to the point where they can maintain or handle or be deserving of a quote unquote well behaved woman? So, but okay, I have to, since I'm a nerd, you already know. So some of you already know I'm a nerd. I'm a like full pledged honorary nerd. It's like I wish the nerds, we had our own type of Girl Scout outfit and everything. I would have like my badges and oh yeah, I'm a full blown. But anyway, okay, here we go. Here we go. But now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, that'll be so cute. Okay, so behave. Act or conduct oneself in a specified way, especially towards others. And I got this from Google. I got it from Google. So I did it this way so it'll be easily traceable. Any of you guys can look it up and see what I'm saying is true. And it's like the example is he always behaved like a gentleman. Hmm, that's kind of ironic. Okay, it's like, no, I feel like, okay, they knew. It's like they were ready for me with the definition example. Okay, so because yeah, is he a gentleman? What kind of man is he to say that he deserves a well-behaved woman? Is like, and also, is he a quote unquote well-behaved man? It's like, and when he gets angry, can he control his anger? It's like, if he doesn't get what he wants, is he okay with that? It's like outside the bedroom and in the bedroom. Because, oh, I've met some men who, it's like, even on a date, it's like, and that's one reason why I do not want a guy to pay for my breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever meal we're getting. We go Dutch because so many times where, and I drive myself. Well, now with my disability, well, that's a long story, but I'm working on that right now. So for about 2 years, I'm back at him drive. But yeah, that's another reason why I'm like, you know what, I'm good on dating. Anyway, sorry, tangent over. But for several years, I drove myself because I didn't trust the guy. And I learned, like, so many men think you bought me a meal, so that means you bought dot 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 from me. And the conversation was terrible, couldn't make me laugh, the jokes were awful, and the communication was and with my when I would talk about my goals, dreams, or even my education, many of them, why are you getting your education? That's stupid. Oh, so it's like, I hope you want a lot of kids. And it's like, once you have the kids, then you can quit all of this other stuff. I've had that said to me so many times. Or, oh, you're trying to write a book. Oh, I can teach you how to write a book. Oh, I'll tell you what to write about. It's like, oh, I bet your ideas aren't as good as mine. And, or when I actually had a date too, younger guy, and he was a jerk, but he pretended that he was so impressed by my books, my writing, and everything. But it was the second time we met up. I don't know if some guy just told him to just tear me to pieces, because he hinted the first time, but the second time, I remember he took out one of his big books on the bookshelf. Well, I see that little stuff you writing. If I was going to write a book, it would be like this. And I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I'm working on my novel, but right now I really want to create children's books with disability representation. Yeah, but that's nothing. Oh, that's stupid. Like, nah, it's like you need to write for the grown folks. You grown now. What? So, are you just saying that children should write children's books for children? Like, what? And I was like, does that mean second graders write books for second graders? I'm confused. And so Yeah, he just basically kept saying how dumb or stupid I am, and but I'm saying that as an example because there was a time where while we were talking, he was telling me how I need to behave to be around him and what a good woman is. And basically, it's a woman who won't overshadow him and one that won't make him look small and all other stuff. So I just really wonder, like, what is well behaved? How can someone be like, I don't know, it's just that definition differs with everybody. But when I see that right in the profile, I'm glad he has it in his profile because at least I was able to swipe left so quickly. There was a couple other red flags that I saw in it too, but for me, it's like I only looked at the rest because I was like, okay, I'm amused. Let me look. But right then and there, I already knew. Nope. Mm-mm. I only wanted to swipe right so I can ask him what his definition of well behaved meant. And again, what's your definition? I'm really curious. And what what kind of person do you think deserves a well behaved person? Because it's like, shouldn't the relationship go both ways? And so, okay. So this one's going to end a little short, which I know some of you guys are kind of happy. But okay, with the game now, remember 3 words before, 3 words after. So now you know you saw his message on it, which I know it's like some people might not score him that high. And I'm not going to say my answer because I don't want anybody thinking I'm trying to, but yeah, it's like it can be any number. And even if it looks like pi, it's like it can be anything from like 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 5.3 blah like dot 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 like just numbers. So be as creative as you want. If you want the basic numbers, hey, it's like I like everything from spicy, expanded, and petty, and with maybe like some basic numbers. We good. Because I know people got things to do. Time is precious. So but also your 3 words after. After you've seen the message, now you can write 3 new words. How would you perceive him after a date, especially after you saw the message and everything like that? So, if you can put that in the comments below, I would really, really appreciate it. And also know, yeah, I mentioned him earlier. This gentleman has written me at least 4 or 5 times, and he tried me on some people have already seen this screenshot, but I have a new one because he tried me on Facebook dating, and I was absolutely shocked and disgusted all at the same time. I swiped left. I was going to write him and just say, do you not remember all of the women you've written before? It's like, shouldn't you maybe keep a directory so that when you keep hurting, or I mean, he didn't hurt my feelings, but when, like, okay, I'll say attempt to hurt women's feelings, or when you berate them and degrade them and try to treat them like garbage, shouldn't you keep record of that? Because literally, this is like his 4th or 5th time trying to talk to me. And now that he's on a different dating app, I'm wondering, did he get kicked off this one? Yeah. But anyway, okay. It's like, so wait to find out about this one. I will show you. But I am still working on my novel. It will be out. It will be out pretty soon. I promise. I'm adding in some pretty cool stuff, I think, but my main character, Abby, she's like going through a lot of stuff within our family, finding out a lot of stuff about it. Also, her best friend's a superhero, and so living a life, running her own business with her best friend, and with one best friend, her other best friend's superhero, love interest is also a superhero and everything. She has a disability, a walking disability, and some murder and some, it's an urban fantasy mystery and everything. But anyway, just, yeah, I'm gonna have this out very soon, and I'm thinking of changing the name a little bit. So I'm kind of going both way. Like I'm like, I like this one, but I sometimes when I say it, I'm like, so it's still a little pending, but I do know what I know what the cover is gonna look like. I'm so excited. But also, speaking of my children's books from earlier, please check out my books. I have disability representation in my children's books as well. Some are counting books. My phonics books are coming out soon. I have activity books for educational purposes as well as puzzle books that are coming out later this year. And yeah, let's just say I love being creative. I love being able to express myself and also create things that have people and characters that look like myself and other people who don't really get the chance to see themselves that often. So, anyways, oh, and also be ready because my greeting cards are going to be coming out pretty soon. So, yeah, like I said, I'm creating so much stuff right now. But okay, now this is the Handicapable Black Woman. I am a woman, I'm of color, and I am handy capable. But most importantly, I am human, and you're human too. So please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I know, yeah, I spilled a lot of tea, I threw a lot of information. Some people might say it's not needed, but yeah. Anyways, like I've said several times, my YouTube channel is as messy as my life. Take care, focus on your goals, dreams, and don't let anybody tear you down. I'm here to make sure I at least help some people make sure they never give up. Bye.